Hey guys, it's Ken Perry, and super excited to have you again for another Wednesday update. I am back in the States and wanted to address a couple things with you, but first of all, really excited that it's sunny. I'm going for my walk, shooting my video, and I'll be able to Pokemon Go all the way back to the office, so very excited. Right now you think I'm a total dork, and I am. So quick update for you, mainly around licensing and continuing education. What we're concerned about right now is continuing education as people are taking it because we're kind of rolling into that CE season. What we have noticed and we have heard about and we are concerned about is that people aren't taking their 8 hours seriously. So when we do 8 hours online, you've got to be logged in online the whole 8 hours. There's no way around that. Some people have figured out a way around the 8 hours CE online where they're able to speed it up or make it work differently for them. Additionally, on the live stuff, when we do a live seminar, we're there for 8 hours and we take breaks during those 8 hours, but we're there for 8 hours minus those breaks. What we're finding is that there are some companies that are offering 8, 10, 11, 12 hours in one day, and what they're doing is just cutting people out early. And I wanted to let you know that if you as a loan officer go to one of those classes and didn't take your full 8 hours, there's potential that you actually have some real negative impacts. Your first impact could be, and this would be your worst, would be loss of license, because you are signing something called the rules of conduct. When you sign up for any NMLS CE class, you have to sign the rules of conduct, which say that you will not allow for that type of thing to happen, that you won't participate in that. And when you do that, you're actually violating the rules of conduct that you've actually agreed to. But that's an extreme measure. There are people who've lost their licenses already over these types of things. The second thing that could potentially happen is they would just go back and say, okay, well, we're going to invalidate that certificate. And at that point, all of you just have to take another class to be able to qualify for your CE. So it's something that as you're going into CE season, we want you to look at, make sure that you're doing it right, make sure that your instructors are doing it right. If you're coming to us, you're in good hands because we do it right. We care a lot about our licenses. But then really the whole plan of CE is for you to get better and get more educated. And if you're going to a seminar where they're having to cut it short and take out material and you know, make it a 4-hour class instead of an 8 just to make you happy, is that really the class you want to get behind anyway? There's way too much going on for you to sacrifice. So that's my big one, is understand that your license could be in jeopardy if you do something bad at a CE class, like take less than you're required to, figure out ways to skip ahead or game the system. And this is really a big one that they're looking at. Let me leave you with this. I am back from Guatemala. I am definitely going back to Guatemala. So if you're collecting anything for me, please keep doing that. We will take any shampoos, soaps, conditioners, school supplies. We take that all back to Guatemala. Just ask me how to get it to me and we'll make sure that we get you that information. But really for you guys, I talked to a friend recently who said, yeah, I don't want to go down there. I feel like you could just send money down there and it would be better. And of course, my question to people like that is, okay, well, when did you send money last? I want you guys to think about, do you have the time to give to something? Not necessarily Guatemala, though it's a great experience and I can get you details on it. Are you giving somewhere? Do you have a focus that's other than you? Because if you're just focused on yourself, then I think you're missing out a lot. You're missing out on perspective where you're able to actually see what's going on outside of your world. And when you just focus on your world seems like it's really big and really overwhelming. So that's my last thing, is I dare you to get involved somewhere. Start giving, whether it's a local food pantry or it's getting out and doing something like I did in Guatemala. Again, I can make it super easy for you guys if you want to do Guatemala. You can go as a company, you can go with your friends, you can set up a trip, and it's all organized for you. So let me know if you need that information. Otherwise, we'll see you guys next week. I'm going to go do some Pokemon Go.